Hey fellow dadpreneurs, Adam Dukes here, and in this video it's going to be a full training on how to implement the 50-minute workday. Probably going to be a bit long, so grab your favorite beverage, whether that's an ice water like myself, a Jack and Diet like I used to drink back in the day, or your favorite box of wine. We don't judge here. Make yourself comfortable. Get your ink pen, get your piece of paper to jot some notes. The 50-minute workday is an ebook, a blueprint, a guide I put out a few months ago. I got the name, I got to give credit where it's due, from Ben Settle. He came out with a course a few years ago, called the 10-minute workday. And there is, upon some research, someone has the 30-minute workday, the 60-minute workday, the 1-hour workday, the 2-hour workday. So I came up with the 50-minute workday, and you'll see why I come up with 50-minute workday, and it'll all make sense. So that's where I got the idea from. A little bit different than what Ben teaches. I don't know what the other people, it's probably the same principle. But so I put out this blueprint and I figured, you know what, I need to make a video training of this. So this is going to be like a step-by-step training. It's 5 parts. It's relatively simple. It's very simple, pretty easy once you implement the system. There's only 2 tasks that you need to do each and every day, and we're going to go into that. So I'm not going to blab on anymore. If you want to check out the blueprint itself to have a PDF to kind of follow along or to make notes or reference, check it out down below, totaldads.com/50, and it'll explain it, kind of what I'm talking about in the video. In the video, I'm going to go a little bit deeper, but there are some topics probably I cover in the ebook that I might miss in the video. So it's good to have both. Again, totaldads.com/50. Let me switch over my screen. So the 50-minute workday training, the laughably simple way to build a wildly profitable online business working less than 1 hour a day. So common myths when starting an online business. I'm going to bust a couple of these myths, or what I like to call excuses. So a lot of people complain they don't have money to start. And in 2020, in the last several years, it does not cost much money to start an online business. It does require work, time, dedication, persistence, patience, thick skin, all that other stuff. That's the hard stuff. But money, that is not an excuse any longer. I'm going to show you a couple tools. It will cost you $19 out of pocket to start today, and then there's 1 monthly subscription. It's a free 30-day trial, 1 monthly subscription at $15 a month. So that's literally it to get started. That's all you need, $19 today, and then $15 each and every month. But that $15 isn't due for 30 days, and if you follow what I teach in this, you should be able to make that $15 before you have to pay it. So in theory, or technically, you can start an online business today for less than $20, basically. Another common myth is I don't have time to start, hence the name 50-minute blueprint. We all can carve out 50 minutes, each and every one of us. I'm a single dad, so I get it that I'm strapped for time as well. The kids are with their mom half the week, and then they're with me half the week. I do like all my YouTube videos, my TikTok videos when the kids aren't here because it's quiet and I can think and I can get work done. Then when the kids are here, it's very hard for me to do videos. It's very hard for me to do any work, so I batch my work. Now, I know that's not everyone's situation, and it's not my preferred situation either. However, you can carve out time. You can wake up 15 minutes earlier. You can go to bed 15 minutes later. You can carve off 20 minutes on your lunch break. Reduce Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or Instagram or Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime or whatever it is to carve out 50 minutes in a day. I certainly can find 50 minutes in a day. I could be more efficient with my time. Reducing screen time on my phone would probably be the number one thing to tackle. So I know each and every one of us can carve out 50 minutes. Now, this business, you can spend more than 50 minutes, no problem. There's days I spend, like I said, I batch these YouTube videos. I work for 6-8 hours when the kids aren't here to batch these YouTube videos. So if you have more time, certainly spend more time. But this is to show you, this is kind of for people who they complain that they don't have time. I wanted to prove that it can be done with as little as an hour a day, or just under an hour a day. And then one other myth is online business is hard and confusing. I understand this. I get it. I thought that same thing. We're all fed with so much information from all these different people and sources. We don't know which one to believe, what direction to take, which business model to pick, which niche to pick. I mean, it can be overwhelming. I completely understand that. This is geared to keep it extremely simple, like third grader understand simple. It does involve hard work, but once you get this system in place that I'm going to outline here, it's a simple business model, and it's the exact one I'm doing right now, and I'll show you. So step number 1, is you need to find your pocket of people, your niche, your target market, your starving crowd. Call it whatever you want. They're all interchangeable. I love the phrase pocket of people, which I got from Andre Chaperone, but I have I love alliteration, so I refer to it as pocket of people. So you want to find your group of people. Typically, they're going to have a problem and they're looking for a solution. Not all the time, but a lot of the times it's they have a problem and they want a solution. Now, the more often they think of this problem, typically the more money there is to be made. If it's something like, I have weeds in my front yard, yeah, that's a problem, but I don't think about it every day. Maybe once a week, probably once or twice a month, though. So it's not like a pressing problem. Now, if I was struggling with money and couldn't pay my bills, that's something I probably think of 38 times a day. You know, that's a problem that I need to get fixed. Or maybe if you're, the example I always use is getting your ex back. That's a huge niche. Typically it's for men, not all the time, but I've been there before, so I understand it. I can be empathetic. That's a problem you think of 37 times an hour to try to get your ex back. So that is a pressing problem. So that's kind of what you want to think about, is how often do they think about the problem? Is it daily, multiple times a day? Is it weekly? Is it monthly? So the three profitable niches, like the big niches, the categories, I guess you could call them, are typically health, wealth, and relationships. Health being anything obviously to do with your health, losing weight, diabetes, whatever it is. Wealth, making money, investing money, saving money, anything to do with money really. And then relationships, like I said, is typically going to be thriving marriage, getting your ex back, building better relationships with your children, stuff like that. So those are the typically three very broad categories, and then typically you're going to find a niche within one of those categories. It's going to be like a sub niche. For example, like diabetes to women over 40. That would be pretty niche down. You know, it's not just diabetes. It's not just diabetes for women. It's diabetes for women over 40. That's very specific niche. So that would be an example. Years ago, when I was selling Facebook advertising services in 2014 and 2015, I marketed, my niche was male Keller Williams agents. Like that was very niche down. It wasn't just real estate agents. It wasn't just Keller Williams, but it was male Keller Williams. I niched down a couple times. So, and then what that does is that's a small group of people, and it's easy to be a big fish in a small pond as opposed to a small fish in a big pond. That's kind of the thinking. So I talk to dadpreneurs or dads looking to become dadpreneurs. That's pretty niched down because I am a dad and I am a dadpreneur. So I can understand, I can be empathetic with them, talk to them about their pain points, what they're going through, the struggles, the mindset, finding time with kids and school and daycare and soccer practice and football practice and dance recitals and parent-teacher conferences. I didn't have that scripted out at all. So I can be empathetic. So it does help if you can be empathetic with them, if you've went through the obstacle they're trying to overcome or the challenge or the problem. However, you don't have to be involved in the niche. I know a lot of marketers are in like the golf niche because there's a lot of money to be made. They've never touched a golf club before, so you have to do some research on your niche, which you can do in like online forums, Reddit, Quora, Facebook groups. Those are probably, Amazon reviews are great to get market research and kind of study your market. You really want to study your market, what the lingo they're using, the terminology they're using, and talk like them, be empathetic. I prefer to be my target market just so I don't have to do as much research. Also, one other thing I forgot is like hobbies are another niche. That's not in the problem niche, problem solving niche. So like hiking, fishing, biking, weightlifting, CrossFit, all that stuff. Those are all hobbies. Those are certainly great niches as well. Typically those three that I just shared are problem solution niches. They have a problem. They're looking for a solution. Fishing is not really a problem. Well, maybe it is. They're trying to get out of the damn house or they're going to go crazy. But fishing or hiking or any of that, that's something they enjoy doing. There's still money to be made, no doubt about it. So there are other niches outside of those three. Those are just kind of the three main categories. So once you find your pocket of people, step number 2 is you want to find one core product to promote. Now, this is affiliate marketing. What this is you refer someone to a product and or a service and you will earn a commission. The commission can be, it's a percentage of the total sale. It can be anywhere from 5 or 10%. up to 100%. Physical products, like an ink pen, if I bought this off of Amazon, I'd probably get like 3% commissions. Not a lot of money. I'd have to sell a shit ton of ink pens to make a decent income. Or I could sell printers or bookshelves, or I'm trying to think of this microphone. I could sell bigger physical products. But physical products, there's cost, there's inventory, there's storage, there's shipping. So there's a lot of cost to it. So you're going to earn a lot smaller percentage. Typically in like the 2 to 12% range. Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon, all those big websites have affiliate programs. Those work, but that's not what this is about. This is about selling either higher ticket items, digital products, and or software, which is recurring. I'm going to go into that here in a few minutes. But you want to find one core product to promote. The more products you try to promote when starting out, the more complexity, the more lines you have. Well, kind of like fishing, the more lines you have in the ocean or the water. Yeah, there's a better chance to catch a fish, but there's too much to manage when starting out. Like I can't stress that enough. So I promote mainly one product. There's a couple softwares I'm an affiliate for, but it's pretty much just one product that I promote, and it just makes things so much easier to just be focused on that one specific product. Not to say I have YouTube videos where I recommend software. I don't actively promote that specific software, but maybe in one specific YouTube video or specific blog post, I will link it to that product. So not to say you can only do one, but for the main product, you want to focus on one when starting out. So digital products, you can find products to be an affiliate for. Clickbank is a very popular website. They just about in any type of niche or industry you can think of, you can find a product there, and they're digital products, meaning there's no inventory, there's no cost, there's no shipping, cost to make, I should say. There's no shipping. So the margins are much higher. Typically on digital products, you're going to earn about a 50% commission. So if something sells for $100 and you refer the person and they buy through your link, you'll earn $50. JVZoo is another one. It's similar to Clickbank, a smaller scale. It's mainly products around the internet marketing industry, make money online, and software. Warrior Plus is very similar to JVZoo. All three of these are very similar. The benefits of JVZoo and Warrior Plus is you're paid through PayPal, so you earn commissions right away, which a lot of people like that. You earn it. That's the day that as soon as the sale happens, you earn it. Clickbank has like a 2-week delay or 2-week you don't get paid for 2 weeks after you make the sale. Digistore 24, this is a relatively new one. It's similar to Clickbank, much smaller, but not as much competition because not as many people know about it. But it's an up-and-coming marketplace. What these all are is a marketplace. People go there and list their products for sale, and then you can kind of pick which product you want to sell. And they have it all broken down into categories and things like that, and you can search terms in that. Another option is you can go to Google and type in your niche and then type in like plus and put it in quotes, join our affiliate program, join our referral program, become a partner. Some variation of those words, like increase confidence or confidence plus join our affiliate program. Google's going to give me a listing of all the different confidence products out there that have an affiliate program. This is a great way to do it. Yes, there's a little bit more legwork, not much though. It really doesn't take much to just Google this. But to search out a product, there's a lot less competition, and you can work with the product. Typically, you can work with the product creator one-on-one. So this is a great way to find kind of somewhat under the radar products. Not to say none of these products are like mainstream, but a lot of these products are under the radar because they're not on these big networks. So this is a great way to find some really good products. So recurring commissions, this is another one. Typically this is going to be software. So typically what this means is that you refer someone, they purchase a landing page builder, let's say. That landing page builder pays out 30% commission. Let's say it's $100 a month. So you earn $30 each and every month that person stays a customer. Some of these software people stay on for years and years. Like I was an active campaign customer from September of 2014. I just canceled my account last week actually. But for 6 years, damn near 6 years, I've been paying customers. So whoever affiliate link I bought from, they've been getting paid for 6 years or close to 6 years. So 6 times 12 is 72 minus about 3 months. So 69 payments, they got 69 payments. That's what I call passive income. That's what I actually refer to it as, peace of mind money. You make the sale in 2014 and you get paid all the way to 2020. So there are some software, there's some software that people use once they are a paying customer, it's really hard to switch out of an email provider, hence why I was with ActiveCampaign for 6 years. So that's a good thing. So email providers are a big one that people typically stick with for years and years and years to come. So find a good email provider. Typically it's going to be the one that you use and enjoy and like, and start promoting that, because you can get paid, like I said, each and every month as long as they're a customer. Website hosting. Most website hosting companies pay like a bounty, a one-time fee, and it can be it can be anywhere from 50 to like $150, just a one-time. But there are some hosting companies, you have to do some research, you have to do some digging, that you can find that pay monthly. And why that is good is, I'm a HostGator company. That's one of the hosting companies I use. I use a couple. I've been a HostGator customer since 2010. So 10 years I've been paying them. That's 120 months. So if you can find a website hosting company that pays monthly, typically when someone starts a website, they need hosting, and they're not going to switch from host to host. Like, you just get locked in, and you're not locked in, but you just start using that host and you really don't switch. Like, I haven't switched, So website hosting could be another one, but again, like I said, you have to do some digging, because most of them just pay a one-time, but some do pay a monthly. Funnel and landing page builder, ClickFunnels, Kartra, Groove Pages, Simvali is what I use. Those are all very similar, where they pay anywhere from probably 30 to 40%, I think, 25 to 40% each and every. So I promote Simvali. I started promoting it in March, 2 months ago, and I picked up a couple customers in March that I got paid for in April, and I got paid for in May. And as long as they use Simvali, I'm going to get paid each and every month. And what's cool about Simvali, it's a website builder and a funnel builder, and they also offer a white label. So once someone designs their website, starts using the funnel, I hate using the word trapped in, but they're going to be kind of like, that's their base of their online business. So a lot of these customers could be paying me for years and years to come. So funnel landing pages are great, and typically they are a little bit more money. The ClickFunnels, the Kartras of the world, they're typically in the $100 per month range. So if it's 30 or 40%, that's $30 or $40 a month that you're earning, and it could be for years and years to come. So it adds up over time, and like I said, it can pay you for years. Next one is payment processors, something like Samcart is one that's $100 a month or $97 a month. I think they offer 30%, somewhere in that range. That's another one. Once you get Thrivecart is another one. Once someone starts using a payment processor, a checkout page, they're not going to jump around from checkout page to checkout page, payment processor to payment processor. They're kind of, again, locked into using that for years and years to come. So recurring are great. It might not be big commissions up front, but you have to think long term. You might be getting paid for 24, 36, 48, 60 months, each and every month, each and every month, each and every month. Next one is high ticket commissions. So this is selling something, this is selling a higher dollar item, typically in the $1,000 or more range, and getting paid a percentage of that. So Legendary Marketer is the one training program that I promote. This is a high ticket. They have, I don't know, 10, 12, maybe 15 products that start at the lower range, and then they have products in like up to the $30,000 range. So if someone buys a $30,000 retreat or whatever it is, mastermind, I earn, I think it's 20%, something like that. Obviously don't sell those every single day of the week. That's $6,000. That's a high ticket commission. More realistically, they sell some programs in like the $2,500 to $5,000 range, and I earn like 20 to 30%. It kind of varies per product. So, for example, if I earn $1,000 commission, 4 or 5 of those a month isn't too bad. 4 or 5 of those is a decent amount of money coming in with 4 or 5 sales, as opposed to selling this ink pen on Amazon like I talked about. You'd have to sell 3.8 million of these things to earn that type of money. So that's the idea behind high ticket commissions. You only need a few sales to be doing really, really well. Another one is called Cash Flow. It's Ty Lopez's. I have no idea what it's about, or I know what it's about, I should say, but I have no experience with it, no review, no take on it, but it's Ty Lopez's. Another one is called Super Affiliate Accelerator. It's a guy out of New Zealand, I believe. I don't know much about it. I've seen the ads on Facebook. I've seen some people on Facebook groups, but he sells like a higher end coaching program, a couple $1,000s, and then you earn a percentage of that. And then another one is called High Ticket Affiliate Accelerator. Again, this is by Josh and Brian, I think their names are. I can't remember. Very same thing. They sell higher end coaching program, a couple $1,000s, and then you earn the commissions. I'm noticing a lot more people are doing this, are offering this type of this high ticket affiliate business model. So there's more and more popping up. These 4 certainly aren't the only ones. There are plenty of them out there. With anything, you need to do your due diligence. Vet them out, make sure they're going to be around for a while, for years to come, make sure they have a good track record. Again, do your due diligence with promoting any product, not just a high ticket one, obviously. Step number 3, so you found your pocket of people, you found your product that you are going to promote. Step number 3 is you want to set up a 2-page website. Now, don't get scared with the word website. This is a very, very simple website. And here's kind of a diagram of what it looks like. So this would be traffic. This example would be TikTok, but it could be YouTube, it could be Instagram, it could be Google ads, it could be Bing ads, it could be Yahoo, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. You get the point. Then you're going to send your traffic to a squeeze page, a landing page, a lead capture page. There's various names for it. And then they're going to submit their name and their email. And then they are taking to what is called, in the affiliate marketing space, a bridge page. This could be a thank you page or confirmation page. Typically, you're going to have a video of yourself. You don't have to do video, but typically you're going to have a video explaining the benefits of said affiliate offer, program, course, training, coaching, software, whatever it is. You're going to explain the benefits and let them know, hey, click down below if you'd like to find out more information about X, Y, and Z. Then they're taken to the affiliate offer. So this is the funnel, basically. Traffic to squeeze page, to the bridge page, to the affiliate offer. Day 1, when someone first goes through this, it's not that likely that they're going to purchase. So we need to follow up with them with emails because, like I said, maybe 1 or 2% of people buy on that first day. So you need to start sending emails out to get them back promoting this offer. So this email goes to that offer. This email goes to that offer. This email goes to that offer. Next email, next email, next email. So that's kind of the affiliate marketing 30,000 overview. So landing page is, like I said, also referred to as a squeeze page, a lead capture page, an opt-in page. I call it a lander myself. That's just what I call it. So here is an example of a lander of mine with the lead magnet, which we'll get into in a second, on the left-hand side. So what I recommend for beginners is card because it is it's simple. I know people who've never touched a website before and they have a card website up within an hour. They have a bunch of templates. They look very nice. The price is out of this world. It's $19 for the year and you get 10 websites. They do offer a free plan, but for what we need to do is gather email names and emails, capturing the lead. You're going to need the pro, or I think it's called the pro plan. Again, $19 for the year. Most landing page builders are a monthly service. So $19 for the year is an absolute steal. Customer support is probably even better. I've reached out to the guy a couple weeks ago on a Sunday, not expecting a response. It wasn't like a 911 emergency. I just had a question on a Sunday, and like within an hour, he got back to me. So this customer support is great. They look great. They're easy to use, and they're very fast. That's very important. So check out Card. That's what I recommend. Here is the link right here, adamdukes.com/card, CARRD, and sign up for an account. Again, you get 10 damn websites. So $1.90 a website. They're not full-blown websites. As you can see, they're one page. Technically 2 page. The landing page and the bridge page. Test it out. The last component of the website is the bridge page, which we talked about. Here is an example of mine. So they submit their name and their email. Then they're sent to this, just a short, 1-minute, 12-second video. It'll probably be a little bit longer than that. And I'm just kind of looking at my watch to kind of let them know this is going to be quick. Hopefully that gets that point across. Probably not, though. And then right here, yes, I'm ready. They click this. That's my affiliate link. And it takes them to the product that I'm promoting. So that's what a bridge page typically looks like. A variation, just a quick headline, a video, and then a link, a button and or a link going to the sales page of whatever product you're promoting. So step number 4 is earn money while you sleep. I think this is why we all got into the internet marketing business. It might be publicized or it might be much more easily achievable, or at least it's portrayed that way. How you do that is coming up with an email sequence. So here is an example email sequence. This is Russell Brunson's diagram, which Russell Brunson's the CEO of a $100 million ClickFunnels company, if you're not aware of him. So this is what he recommends. There's not There's not a right or wrong way to do emails. There are best practices, but there's not a right or wrong way. So day one, you want to set the stage. This is obviously very, very high overview. In the blueprint down below, totaldads.com/50, I go a little bit into more detail on day one, day two, day three, day four, day five. Day two, you want to do high drama, a little backstory. The wall that you hit, you couldn't break through that wall. Day three is the epiphany, the one thing that allowed you to break through that wall. Day four is the hidden benefits of whatever product, service, or software you're promoting. Day five, the urgency and the call to action. Hey, get this now, it's expiring, my bonuses, whatever it is. So that's kind of the overview. Again, there's not a right or wrong way. There's going to be a million different variations of this. So I have a full step-by-step training, get response tutorial. I'll leave a link down in the description down below. It's a YouTube video. I think it's like 30 minutes. It's literally A to Z on setting up get response, setting up all your emails to automate them. Again, you set up these emails one time and they work for you for years and years to come. I have emails from like 2014, 2015 that I wrote that are still being sent out, like 5 years ago. So this time, you sit down, write the emails, or hire someone to write the emails if you don't want to write them. But this is an asset that's going to be working for you for years and years to come. So this is really powerful. Again, I can't go into a full get response email training, so that's why I'm going to link to the video down below. And then step number 5 is you write emails, you click send, and profit. So the previous step is setting up auto responder messages, email sequences that go out. You don't have to do anything. Step 5 is sending out broadcast emails. Like if you wanted to send out an email right here, right now, you would send out an email. Hey, I had a turkey sandwich for lunch today, and I realized XYZ, and you share some type of a lesson. There's more current stuff going on. The automated emails, again, they're automated, so you're not really talking about like current events and things like that. So step 5, again, write emails, click send, and profit. So the industry average typically is you should be earning $1 per month per subscriber. So if you have 500 subscribers on your email database, you should be earning $500 a month. Should be. If you're not, there's something going on. There's something broken. Now, you certainly can be above that. That's just kind of the baseline. You want to aim for the dollar. So if you have 10,000 subscribers, it's $10,000 a month. That's why I hammer home the point of building your email list, because it's going to make you more money. There's a lot more benefits than just to making money with the email list. It's security. It's an asset. It can pay you for years to come. You can reach out to people, get support, market research, test products, hire people. A lot of benefits to email besides just making money, which most marketers, that's all they focus on, is the making money. But there's far more benefits to having an email database and a built-in audience that raise their hand to get information from you. So email frequency, to send these emails out throughout the week. There's no right or wrong for this either. There's best practices, but there's no right or wrong. 4 to 7 times per week is what I recommend. Right now I have a little sheet that I keep track right here. I'm 3 to 4. Some weeks I hit 3 emails. Some weeks I hit 4. Some weeks I hit 7 or 8. I might email twice in a day. So the more you email, the more money you're going to make. However, it's not easy emailing every day. I did it for a long time. It takes work to come up with ideas, to sit down and write the email. So 4 to 7 times per week, you might be thinking, aren't they going to unsubscribe if I email that fast? That's totally fine. I'd argue you want that. That you don't want those people. They probably weren't going to buy anything you recommend anyways, or they'd be a pain in the ass if they ever did. So unsubscribes are fine. A lot of people, when getting started out, get so butthurt that people unsubscribed. And I was like that a long time. What you need to do is just get more leads. Once you get a steady flow of leads each and every day, you don't care about unsubscribes. You don't even look at that stat. I have no idea how many people unsubscribe. I might be losing 20 a day, but I don't know, because I'm adding more than that each and every day. So don't worry about the unsubscribes. A mentor told me years ago, and it's always stuck with me, being on your email list should be a privilege, and that's how you should treat it. If they want to unsubscribe, that's their loss. They're not getting your information. So adopt that mindset. It's a powerful one. And once I started doing that, it was real powerful. They're unsubscribing, good. That's their loss. They're not going to get the value that I'm providing to everyone else. So that's the mindset you have to have, is it's their loss. It's a privilege to be on your email list. So what to email? Infotainment is what a lot of us call it in the internet marketing world. So it's a combination of information and entertainment. So I came up with this E3 framework several years ago, and this is for content that I put out on the internet. YouTube videos, TikTok videos, emails, blog posts, podcasts, it doesn't matter, Facebook posts, tweets. I follow this E3 framework for all the content. I advise you to do the same. It should be entertaining or educational, or it should elevate them, kind of lift their spirits, motivate them, inspire them. If you can do 2 of the 3, great. If you can hit the trifecta and get all 3 of these in your content, even better. But you want to try to include at least one of these 3 when publishing any type of content online. So here's the 2 tasks that you're going to need to do for the 50-minute workday. It's very, very simple. Build your email list. Email your list offers. That's it. That's all it takes to run this business. So how to build your list? This is a very common question I get asked. Here are a few free ways. So you're going to have to be putting out content. There's really no ands, ifs, or buts about this. Unless you're doing paid advertising, then you don't need to put out content or as much. So content is going to be written, audio, or video. Those are the 3 forms of content. It doesn't matter if it's 2020 or 1970. Those are the 3 forms of content. So you could start a blog, you could start a podcast, or you could start a YouTube channel. Those are typically one of the 3 that you're going to use to generate content. This is going to generate attention, generate awareness, and some of those people will become leads, and then some of those people will buy. It's just a big sales funnel. And attention and awareness up here, leads in the middle of the funnel, and then sales at the bottom of the funnel. You can also leverage a couple social media channels to build an email list. Now, I recommend a podcast, a YouTube channel, or a blog. One of those 3, not all 3 of them. Pick which one, play to your strengths, do one that you enjoy, one that you are good at or are committed to getting better at. If you don't like doing video, don't do YouTube. Like, just because it's popular doesn't mean you should do it. Maybe you're better at writing. Maybe you have a face for radio, like myself, and you do a podcast. I've been very successful with building a list on Twitter. Again, I use Twitter to build a list. I've also been very, very successful in the last 5 weeks I've been on TikTok. Built a list of, I think, about 650 people in the last 5 weeks just with TikTok. So that's another place. And I know people have built lists from Instagram. Building your list should be like that's kind of the end goal, because the list is your leads, and then some of those leads are going to turn into sales. That's it. Leads and sales are all that you're after. So any way you can build your email list, whether it's starting a YouTube channel, being active on Twitter or TikTok or Instagram or whatever it is, whatever that is, you want to build up your email list. So how to build your email list paid? So you can run advertising. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, Yahoo, Bing, Snapchat are just a few of the many, many, many places to advertise. So you're going to typically advertise your landing page and or a piece of your content, and then some of those people will opt into on your landing page and become leads, and then some of them will become sales. So this is the much faster way to build your email list is with paid advertising. However, if you're balling on a budget or it's starting out and you don't have the money to invest, then do it organically. Do it by publishing content, picking one channel, going all in with that channel, not 7 channels and a little here, a little there, a little here, a little there. Pick one channel, go all in with it. So I use the YouTube channel, and the reason I joined TikTok was to build up my YouTube channel. That was the only reason that I joined TikTok, was because I wanted to increase the size of the YouTube channel. What I found out was, wow, I can grow my YouTube channel while growing my email list with TikTok. So that's why I'm using TikTok, to grow my email list and to grow my YouTube channel. So these are the ways for the paid. So then you're going to want to use the tomato timer. I must have cut something off here up top. So what the tomato timer is, or technically it's the I can never say this word, Pomodoro. So I just call it tomato timer. And just Google search tomato timer. This should be, I think it's tomato-timer.com. This is the website. Pretty boring, looks like it's from 1984. Pretty simple. And then you're going to pick a task and I'm going to share with you the task here in a second. You click start, and then the 25-minute countdown timer starts. It's amazing what happens, like psychologically in your head, when you hit that start button and start seeing that thing start tick down. You get very focused on the work or the task at hand, and it's amazing. You just do this twice a day. 2:23, and I'll get into the tasks here in a second. That's the 50-minute workday. That's where it came up from. But it's amazing. Focused work, 50 minutes of focused work, it's like 4 hours of bullshit work, of kind of working, if not 6 or 8 hours, really. 50 minutes of focused work is really, really powerful. And again, if you have more time, then spend more time. But I just want to prove that it can be done in 50 minutes a day. So leverage this. This is a productivity hack that's absolutely insane when you use it. So your first block, your first task, your first 25 minutes is going to be, you're going to want to create, edit, plan, research, and or promote a piece of content. So if it's a YouTube video, maybe you record it, or maybe you edit it, or maybe you promote it on your social media channels, or if you're running advertisements to the YouTube video, or the blog post, or the podcast, or whatever the hell it is. You want to be likely doing one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in the first 25 minutes of time. Your second block of time is going to be writing an email to your database and that you're going to send out. Write and send your email promoting the affiliate product or products, if you added a second one in or a third one in, and or a piece of your content. Like yesterday, I published a YouTube video. I sent out an email to my database saying, hey, check out my newest YouTube video. I didn't promote any product in my email. I promoted my piece of content. So that's how I do it. I send out a lot of my emails throughout the week are emails going to my YouTube videos. And some of them are promoting a specific product and or a software that I use. So those are the 2 blocks of time. So if you pick email, if you want to send 3 emails a week, you're going to have 4 days where you're not going to do this. So you can do 2 blocks of creating, let me go back one. You could do 2 blocks of creating, editing, planning, research, and promoting a piece of content. If you're not writing an email for that specific day. If you want to write an email once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, those other days that you're not writing email, just double up on this block. Creating content, promoting content, it's never a waste of time. You have to remember each piece of content. So every YouTube video I have out there, every blog post I have out there, it's a little digital asset that's working for me 24/7, 365. I have videos on this channel that people watch from 2, 3, 4. I have a video that's quite popular from 2012, 8 years ago. They still watch it. So that's the power of putting out content. You're putting out little pieces of digital real estate, one by one. They're like little minions working for you, So editing, publishing, planning, researching, promoting a piece of content, never a waste of time. Never is a waste of time. Now, when you're getting started, your first content's going to suck. That's okay. The second piece will be a little better. Third piece will be a little better, little better. This is almost video. I think it's video like number 392 or 393 on my channel. It's drastically better than video number 1. It ain't perfect. Not by no means is it perfect, but it's a lot better than video number 1 and video number 2. It takes time. It takes practice, as you likely know. Really, the 50-minute blueprint in a nutshell is those 2 tasks, 25 minutes to that. Building your email list, emailing your email list. I know it's super simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Like I said, it's up here. It's the self-doubt. It's the fear of judgment. It's the imposter syndrome. That's the stuff that you need to work on daily. I talk about it often. This business is 90% mindset and 90% mindset and 10% strategy, tactic, or how-to, what I just went over. So get that system set up. Check out the blueprint, the PDF, the blueprint down below, totaldads.com/50. It's very similar to what we talked about. I might go a little deeper in a couple topics in the PDF, and I might go a little deeper on the video. So check out the PDF. That'll be handy for you, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I have, like I said, when I point down to these URLs, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting out a piece of content, and I occasionally promote my landing page. I want you to do the same thing so you have leads and sales that are working 24/7, 365. As always, if you have comments, questions, or concerns, please drop them down below. I'll do my absolute best to answer those questions. If I can't answer them, I'll find someone who can or point you in the right direction, resource. As always, hit that subscribe button, click that little bell notification because I release 2 to 3 videos each and every week for your viewing pleasure. As always, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it.